Before we go any further, let's introduce Barbara.
Hey guys.
That is the Bacon Queen herself.
Barbara.
So if you don't know, say hi, Barbara.
Hi, Barbara. Hi guys, Barbara with Makin Bacon. Welcome to Chopping It Up in the City. We started out with just the food truck. The day we found out that the SVRC Marketplace was opening, we were on the phone and secured our spot a week later. And we're blessed because we got what I think is the best spot in the whole marketplace. We are front and center by the atrium. We have been here for 8 years. June 20th, 2016 is going to be the 8-year anniversary. Opened in 2018. We appreciate our customers like nobody's business. If it wasn't for our regulars and the people who show up every Saturday, we wouldn't even be in business.
This is the owner of Makin Bacon, and again, she is the Bacon Queen. She knows everything about bacon. She knows how to cook it the best. She knows the best way to taste. She knows how to apply it. She knows where to put it. She knows the recipes to add it to. Trust me, when we say she knows how to make bacon, she knows how to make bacon. So let's get into it.
Alrighty. So then what happens once that bacon a little bit cooler, that's when it gets a little bit crispier and a little bit stiffer. Nice, crispy, beautiful bacon. It's a love affair. Alright, flip that over. Look at that. All right. My name is Barbara Christopoulopoulos, and the Makin Bacon food truck started in 2014. So we are kind of OG food truck. There weren't very many around when we first started, and the food truck industry has grown wildly since that. And it's a ton of fun to see what people bring to the table. But one of the things that you have to do is specialize. So we specialize in bacon. Everything's better with bacon. I can't name a food that doesn't go with bacon. We've done bacon with pineapple, bacon with strawberries, bacon with chicken, bacon with eggs, bacon with pork, bacon with beef, bacon with fish. Everything goes better with bacon. There are so many things. Sometimes I'm doing recipe experimentation. We do chocolate bacon baklava, bacon bonbons with caramel in them, chocolate covered bacon. Everything's better with bacon. But in the 12 years that we've been doing this, a lot has happened and a lot has transpired. The burritos at the Midland Farmers Market are incredible. We'll do sometimes upwards of 300 burritos on a Saturday. And we have a crew of 4 people who are just non-stops. We've got one person, we call them the expert. So that's what we do. The beginning position on the food truck is the egg station. And they're making scrambled eggs like they're going out of style. We're mixing them with roast potatoes. We got one person who's simply just putting together burritos. They're putting chorizo and bacon and cheese and wrapping them all up. We got somebody taking your order. We got somebody passing the burritos out. We're laughing. We're having a good time. But that's I think one of the things that people go into restaurants, but one of the things is the connection with other human beings. So they say that a maitre d' in New York City can make $250,000 a year. And why? Because he knows all his customers. He comes in and he says, hey, Mr. and Mrs. Hayward, it's good to see you. Let me seat you at your favorite table. It's kind of the same thing. We know our regulars. Hey, it's great to see you. Do you want a mac and cheese today? And we have so many people we know by name, and it's that connection, and they share their lives with us. We've done several graduation parties where kids that have graduated from high school we have seen starting out when they were just knee-high to a grasshopper, and that's awesome. that's how we're growing with families, and we love to share those life experiences, and that's what makes it all worth it, is the smile to the face. All right. I love bacon. Bacon is my life. Bacon's awesome. But you can ruin bacon really fast and make it really bad. And there are so many different ways to cook bacon. My favorite is baking it in the oven. You can also air fry it. If you've got an air fryer at home, that's my second favorite way to do it. You can do it on the grill or in a pan. You can do it in the microwave. You can do it on a stick around the campfire if you want. You can do it in a deep fryer. These are all ways to cook bacon. But by far and large, what I've found is baking it is the best. And when it comes to bacon, as well as a lot of other meats, and a lot of chefs will tell you, sometimes low and slow is the best. So what we do is we put our bacon in the oven at about 275 degrees, and it goes for maybe 40 minutes or so. But what you'll see is that you will get a really good brown. This is the second pan, so you got a little bit of this on here, but you'll get a really good crisp on that. And what that is that's that fat rendering down. So the slower you render the fat down, the crispier it gets. So when I do it in an air fryer, same thing. 275, sometimes even 250, 20, 30, and 40 minutes. But the other thing about bacon is that when you take it directly off the grill or directly out of the oven, you'll get kind of floppy bacon. You want to let it cool ever so slightly. And again, that's what gets that crispiness to it. So whenever I'm making a BLT, after we've heated the bacon, we'll let it rest. And once it's rest, then it's crispy. We finish our bacon off on the grill just to get it to an extra crispy, or the perfect thing, but we will not do it on the grill unless it's an absolute bacon emergency. Bacon emergencies have happened. There have been times where the bacon BLT is completely popular and all I'm doing is making bacon. And at that point, I'll show you in a few minutes. At that point, there's a specific way to do it in the pan or the grill that gets you almost the right same results. So, all right. So what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to fry bacon on the grill. I've got two half slices here, and we're going to do it the way that I like to do it. We're going to do it the way that most people do it, and we'll show you the difference. So this grill runs really hot. If you're doing this at home, I would suggest maybe a medium to high heat, but we're going to put it on the grill. The second piece, I'm going to keep cooking. Now this bacon is actually flat bacon. A lot of bacon will curl up right away. And when it's curling up, that's another reason why you want to flip it, so it doesn't all curl up on one side. A little bit more control. You just keep flipping it.
I think we're traditionally taught just to leave alone, let it sit, let it curl up, do its thing on one side. Don't mess with it. Don't play with it.
Flip it once. Same thing with the steak on the grill. Same thing with fish. Bacon. Bacon's already been through the ringer. bacon's already been smoked, sliced, cut, done all that stuff. So it's made to be able to.
No.
See what we got here is out here starting to brown up really nicely. Okay. Oh no, that was the thing. It's starting to brown up, but only on the edges. So what you're going to end up with is really crispy bacon. This, you can see the inside.
And that's because you were flipping it repeatedly, correct?
That's nicely done. That's just done. That's just smoking. And that's nicely done. And then you see how too that'll be smoky. I'm not cooking over the center.
Interesting. The center's not as done.
I can't help but try it. I can't.
Same grill, but prepared differently. And you can tell, I mean, look at the difference in the two different pieces. You've got browning around the edges here, around the rim, a little lighter color in the center, but here it's cooked evenly. The color is even dispersed. You're not getting a varying different color throughout the meat. So that tells you same griddle, totally two different cooking processes, flipping constantly, not flipping at all, letting it sit, getting a completely different result. I mean, who would have thought? I don't mind if I do. Perfectly cooked. Are you surprised? I'm not surprised. I can already feel it's a little crispier. I always say you should at least take 2 bites just to make sure. No crunch, but it's still crispy. Little layer there. I can't even describe it to you, but it's not like this.
Wait. Why am I holding it?
So good. This melts in your mouth. Melt in your mouth. It's a little chewier. Which I would have thought this one would be chewier because you did it low and slow. I thought this would have been, no. Well.
Still super hot. All right, there we go. All right. All right, flip that over. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? I was busy. I had to have Nina run down and get me stuff. All right, get off. And then this is so big, we actually wrap it twice and then tell people to keep it together. I'm gonna go deliver this to Nicole. So this is Nicole's BLT.
Where does Nicole?
Nicole knits in the knit shop. We'll go in through here. There's a full house in here today.
I heard.
Yummy.
Bacon jam just for you. First of all, I love bacon. Bacon's amazing. Bacon's my life. Bacon is my life. That was awesome. I almost did this. We actually call them the egg grits, but I don't know if we can say that on TV. Hey, if you want to work on a food truck, sure. Well, the egg position is open. What's that mean? Well, you stir, you make fresh scrambled eggs and you mix them with potatoes. You're the egg.